Welcome to the Wokest Warren, where we have the Wokest Discourse. Got a lot to talk about tonight, so I decided I would start with the local and then maybe go up to the regional and the state level and the national level and then the international level. Locally, there is a candidates forum this Thursday at Harding High School's auditorium, gym, I'm not sure. It's at Harding High School. And I know that the candidates for Trumbull County Commissioner are going to be presenting there. If you're interested in that, you might want to check that out. I personally think that, I don't know. I just can't do it with the bourgeois elections. I just can't. It's not going anywhere. It's not doing anything. I just listened to a whole bunch of history about the United Front and the Popular Front. It was on Varn Vlog. He did an interview with, forget his name. Anyway, he did an episode on the United Front and the Popular Front, and they talked about the history of this. And it's like, the more history I learn, the more socialist history I learn. Like, what was that guy's name? David Ritchie? Anyway, I learned stuff about Chinese history today that I didn't know anything about stuff that happened in the 20th century with the Popular Front. And, and also, I think today was the first time I ever really had Eugene Debs' party, like, in the international framework of what was going on with socialists and the rest of the world at the time. But anyway, all of that has just convinced me that, like, bourgeois government is just bullshit. It's just bullshit. Like, I don't believe in reform. I believe in revolution. So it's really kind of, like, pointless to get involved in elections. It's totally pointless. Popular Front, it's not happening. I mean, you might want it to happen. You might be like, oh, this is a strategy and we're going to use it in the United States and it's going to, like, work out for us, even though it's never worked before. We're going to try it again, It's like Lucy with the football. You're gonna try the United Front strategy again. I liked the discussion of how the Popular Front won in China, which was that the existing government collapsed. I could see that being relevant in the United States. I could see that as something that could happen here. So if that's your plan, like, do the United Front and wait for the current government to collapse and then take over. I guess, that's, better idea than anything I've got. But whatever. Anyway, if you care about bourgeois elections, which I do not, you may want to go to the candidates forum at Harding on Thursday night. Other news in Warren that I wanted to bring up. Nothing off the top of my head. Next, regionally, Northeast Ohio. Anything going on here? Yes. No Kings rallies happened on Saturday. I guess they were a success. I don't know. Seems pretty lame to me. Seems pretty lame. I didn't go, but I did not, it was not any kind of a protest against it. I just happened to be out of town this past weekend. I was in New England. So I tried to go to the No Kings protest that was in Charlton City, and I couldn't find it. So I tried to go to the one that was in Leicester, Mass. And I went there and realized that there was like nowhere to park my car. Like, if it were my hometown, I would have known that in advance. I would have been prepared. But yeah, I went there. There wasn't anywhere to park that looked like it was like within 3 to 4 blocks. And it was freezing outside, and I'm like, I cannot walk this far in the wind. I just can't. It's too cold. Bye. And I gave it a couple little honks and a wave and was on my way. But I know that there was a No Kings rally in Warren, and there was one in Geauga County. I'm sure there was one in Youngstown. I haven't heard anything about that. I'm interested in hearing about people who didn't go as well as who did go, about like what your vibe is on that. My opinion really hasn't changed very much. I guess I'm being like drug along with this like United Front idea. So I'm supporting it, but it's like, I don't know. I guess it's better than nothing. Maybe. I'm just going along with it. I don't know why. I mean, you have to choose. You have to be like, am I going to do this or am I not going to do this? And I've just like said, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. But I wasn't here, so I didn't do it. But I'll be at the next one for sure. Let's see. State level. Okay, first, the drag ban passed the House. I talked about that in my last video. Still very upsetting. And also now the House passed a 24-hour waiting period for abortions. Because Nick Santucci thinks that because he's a Catholic, that he gets to tell me what to fucking do with my body. And he can get fucked front, back, Monday, Friday, however the cliche goes. Get fucked, Nick Santucci. Like, we're not accepting this. We're not accepting your fucking 24-hour waiting period. You can fuck yourself. And I really hope you fucking lose, you piece of shit. Absolute fucking piece of shit. If there's anyone who does not already understand that Nick Santucci is a piece of shit that wants to push his Catholic fucking agenda, now you know. Okay, so nationally, we got some shit going on nationally. But I'm going to skip over that for the moment because we got international shit going on. Basically, we are having a war with Iran, and the United States is losing badly. Like, so bad, you cannot even imagine how bad. Because there are all these other things that are going on with the economy at the same time. Like, the price of oil is all fucked up. Like, the national debt is all fucked up. Like, unemployment is really high. Inflation is really high. Like, all these things are happening at once. And it's bad. And it's going to get worse. And it's not going to get better anytime soon. Like, if you're thinking that things are going to change after the midterms, you're wrong. You need to start understanding that now. You are wrong. Things are not going to get better. And I'm not saying the Democrats aren't going to win, because the Democrats are probably going to win in the midterms. It's still not going to get better. Like, I hate to explain it to you, but the Democratic Party in the United States is nowhere near where they would need to be to try to, like, pull us out of the fire. They're just not. And, you know, when you ask them why, they give you a bunch of fucking excuses. But really what it comes down to is they're a bourgeois government, okay? Like, they're the government for the elite to protect private property. They don't give a damn about your health care, your food stamps, your Social Security, your housing, your life. They do not care whether you live or die. So right now, that's the, you know, the backdrop of what's going on. And in the meantime, Trump, this was the national thing that bumped into the international. Trump is planning a nuclear war. So it came out of the United Nations. A diplomat from the United Nations resigned and told the world that the United Nations is preparing for a nuclear attack on Iran. I don't know what you want to do about that. You can pray about it. Like, if you believe in prayer, you should pray about that. Definitely. It might be good even if you don't believe in prayer to pray about it. But yeah, that's why I can't really care about the election, because the shit is not going to get better. It's going to get much, much worse. And although it would be nice to see the Democrats win in the election, in the end, it doesn't really matter. Thanks for listening.